How you doing? It's Blaine with Second Round Wood Stoves. Wanted to talk to you about probably what I would consider the flagship design of my Peterson line of outdoor wood stoves, camping stoves, and that is the Elk Camp version. There's a lot of this stove that you probably would see in some other stoves out there, but I don't think that they're made with the quality that this stove is. Several things about this stove that I think you'd find interesting. The first off is this is an actual heavy-duty, solid working wood stove. You know, you've got a standard wood stove body, easy handle, easy to operate. You can control your air inlet with this. Again, recycled. This is just a piece of half-inch rebar. This tank was made out of the guts of an old hot water heater, actually. I've installed drying racks on the side. These racks come out and are stored inside the body of the stove. The legs themselves, these legs are pinned, so you can actually take these legs out, and they come out, and with that pin design, again, those store inside the stove for transport as well. So, another nice feature about this stove is the leveling feet. For any of you that have ever tried to cook on a wood stove and been out camping, and you're trying to deal with the variances in ground and that sort of thing, I put higher legs on this stove. Standard model is probably about 4 to 6 inches shorter than this, but for this model I put the higher legs on it. That way you don't always have to bend over to put your wood in the fire. And with the feet themselves, I've actually got nuts installed on the top of them, so you can level this stove without having to lift the stove. A simple, if you happen to pack a crescent wrench, or you can even do it by hand and just kind of pick up a corner of it, and you're not trying to reach underneath and level it out using the feet. The top of this stove is one continuous piece of steel, and that allows you to have a full cooktop. I've got a 4-inch recessed collar right here. So it takes standard 4-inch pipe. The pipe, most tents are a 4 or a 5-inch, and I can put a 5-inch collar on here. I can even put a 6-inch collar on here if that's what you're running into camp. But 4-inch I find is pretty much the standard on that. So with this entire stove, with the racks, with the legs, heavy-duty body, it's a little heavier than what the other commercial stoves are. This weighs in right at about 78 to 80 pounds, but it's still easy enough and small enough it can be picked up by one person. So that's the Elk Camp version. Thanks a lot for giving us a look.